let's talk about fat. Ugh, creepy word. Everyone hates the word fat. Oh, I'm so fat. And now my air conditioning is gonna go on. Sorry, but I'm not gonna move because y'all don't know what it takes to set up this little setup I got here. So, fat is a huge misconception, and I feel like it's gotten a lot better. However, there's still a bad vibe associated with the word fat and eating fat and having high fat diets like the keto diet that I tried out, which I've been really considering going back on. As most of you guys know, you should be eating whole natural foods. Anything processed is going to be not very nutritional, or at least take a lot of the nutrition out of whatever product is being processed, if you know what I mean. So what I mean by that, you know, people talk about protein like, oh, protein is so great for you, but there's actually bad proteins out there for you. For example, the protein found in rice, our bodies can't really digest. So when you're out there buying, you know, if you are vegan and you're buying, you know, rice protein, it's really not digesting in your body very well. So there's some plant proteins that don't digest very well. There's certain proteins that are from spiders that can literally kill you. So it's not like a one shoe fits all kind of thing. You know, there are good proteins, there are bad proteins, there are good fats, there are bad fats. But fat in general is like one of the best things you can consume. A lot of our bodies are actually made out of fat. I don't even know if you know, but a big chunk of our brains are made out of fat. So why is there this big misconception? Besides the fact that when you think of fat, you think of the fat on your body that you don't want there. And you know, most of us have that. I have that. I have fat that I'm trying to lose all the time, but it doesn't, you have to have fat on your body to survive, to function properly, to live. So some examples of bad fats are vegetable oils, canola oils, margarine. They're all super processed. When you buy, you know, reduced fat something or low fat cheese or no fat something, you're actually ingesting a lot more chemicals, and the fat is the good part of that. So always buy full fat everything. And this is something that's actually a lot newer to me. I didn't realize that, and I did my research and I did the keto diet and I learned a lot from it. You know, eating fats is probably the best thing you can eat to a certain extent. It's going to give you energy. It's going to make you think, you know, clearly. It fills you up really quickly. So like, it's a really weird thing. If any of you guys have done keto, which is, you know, a very high fat diet, for those that don't know, it's 75% fats, 20% protein, 5% carbs. And there's a reason people do it and people stick to it, and it's because it makes you feel so good, because your body runs really well on fats. Your body loves fats, but good fats. Even though this is kind of about fats, the product I wanted to show you today is nuts. Scott likes these ones, I like these ones. Super, super good for you. Has a little bit of protein in them. These have some salt and some ingredients in them, so if you're trying to be super, super clean, I would suggest just getting unsalted, you know, roasted or not roasted. Really any kind of nuts. The almonds are the most nutrient dense, and what that means is per like serving that you're going to consume, out of all nuts, you're going to get the most benefits, the most nutrition out of almonds. Another thing about fats is they have more calories per gram than other macros. Macros are your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. So proteins and carbs have 4 calories per gram, while fats have 9 calories per gram. Calories are good for you. Repeat after me. Calories are good for you. Seriously though, they really are. Calories just mean it's a unit of energy. If you're not consuming calories, if you're not consuming enough calories, you're going to have no energy. Okay? Do not be scared of calories. They are awesome. Fat is awesome. Protein, awesome. Carbs, in moderation, awesome. What are some other healthy foods that are fatty? Again, something I never thought I would be saying, but cheese. I've eaten so much cheese since I started the keto diet, even though I'm not on it anymore. I've implemented a lot that I learned from the keto diet, and I have a very high fat diet now. I still keep it super low carb, except on my cheat days. And I do higher protein than I did on the keto diet. So I've noticed that I've also been sleeping a lot better. I have a lot more energy than I used to have. You know, the past few months, just my energy has just like skyrocketed. And I believe that is a combination of eating the right foods, eating high fat, eating low carbs, and getting enough sleep at night. So for example, you know, you're waking up, you want to get some energy in the morning, you're going to get some coffee. Don't put half and half in it. Don't put skim milk in it. Get some full fat freaking cream and put it in there. And you're just going to start noticing a little bit of a big difference. So kind of do some research, look up some healthy fats. You know, fish is really wonderful. Sorry, it's still like 7:30 in the morning. Fish is incredible for you. I personally hate fish, but because of that, I do take fish oil supplements. So if you're kind of in that same boat, I definitely suggest. There's krill oil, and that's a really good supplement to take, even better than fish oil. However, it's super expensive, so I stick to fish oil. I hope that you enjoyed this short little episode of product in my pantry. I apologize for not doing more of them. Things have just been a little hectic out there. I'm literally still trying to get my electric forest video together. There's just been a lot going on, so I will keep these going again and, you know, kind of start doing that again. But please, you know, like this video, subscribe to my page, and I'm working on getting a new camera, but it's probably not going to be for a little while. The quality of this one does drive me nuts as well, but I just can't come up with hundreds of dollars for a new camera. So please like, please subscribe, please share if you found this, you know, interesting, if you learned from this video, because the more subscribers I get, the closer I get to a new camera. Alright guys, have a good one.